Welcome to Vinnies Talk. Let me adjust this really quick, guys. How you guys feeling out there, man? It's your boy Vinny D, the Young Wolf, man. This is Vinnies Talk. A little bit about me, guys. For those who don't know, I be doing true crime videos, hiking videos, nature stuff that I like to do. This is special Thanksgiving edition. Welcome, you guys. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their meals. Everybody's getting that pumpkin pie and vanilla ice cream, cookies and cream. Hopefully the chocolate chips, cookies are in the oven. And everybody's getting ready for the holidays. Hopefully y'all put your tree up. I put my Christmas tree up. And I just want to come up on here for a few minutes. A lot of crazy stuff going on right now in the world, man. It seems like every time I turn on the news, there's always something going on. But what I'm thankful for today is my family, my dog. Let's see, she's over there. What up, Cheetah? Cheetah, you good girl, mama? All right, here she is. She's saying hi. She's a good girl. All right, little mama just wants to say hi. She wants to say hi. Good girl. All right. Little mom's she's a little Maltese mix. She's a good girl though. But anyways, man, she wanted to say hi, so we're gonna put her down here. All right, Tito, get you all set up. All right. That's my dog right there. Beautiful dog. Love my dog. Man's best friend. You know what I mean, guys? Man's best friend. Never broke my heart. All these ladies out here breaking my heart, but she's never broke my heart, okay? Just saying. I'm just saying, ladies. I'm just saying, okay? Don't attack me now. I'm just kidding. But anyways, guys, welcome to Vinnies Talk, man. Where we cover true crime. Vinnies Talk, true crime talk. We do all kind of cool stuff. You guys see my places I go hiking. I know I have those videos up on there too. Everybody's like, is this just a true crime channel? Yes, it mainly is. But I also do have other videos that I like to do, like my hiking places I like to go hiking, videos of that sort. And also just to keep an update on things that are going on in the world. Every once in a while I'll do that. But I want to send a shout out to everybody on this Thanksgiving. Before we used to do like a big family to get together for Thanksgiving. The big old 25-pound turkey. Everybody's sitting down eating stuffing. Stuffing was always my favorite thing to do. I mean, favorite thing to eat. Get up the stuffing. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, it's just a beautiful day out here, man. Beautiful day. It's about 55 degrees. The it couldn't be more perfect. So, and it's supposed to be like that for the next couple days. Like the rest of this week's supposed to be like in the 49, 50 degree area range. You know what I mean? So that'll be good. But yeah, this is Vinnies Talk, guys, and you know, still covering the Kylie Rodney case. A lot of questions. We have questions. We need answers, right? Well, even though her death was ruled, you know, death by drowning and accidental drowning, we don't believe that. You know, us YouTubers, you know, me, I don't believe that, and I'm still trying to keep covering this case because I really believe that it's still not over for me. And I want to keep talking about it, spreading the awareness and justice for Kylie, justice for Gabby Petito. You know, we cover a lot about Gabby as well. So we want to get and keep the spirits and the person alive through the spirit, and raising awareness and justice is what I do. And I am the voice for the ones that are no longer have a voice. And this is why I do it, and I'm very passionate about my YouTube and stuff like that, guys. But I had to come up on here and talk just for a couple minutes. You know, I started off covering the Gabby Petito case and then learning about it and following it because it touched me near and dear to my heart, her story. And I know it was a tragic loss. I know it was a tragic crime that happened with her and everything that went on in Moab. And we take a look at what happened, and it's very sad because, you know, Gabby didn't deserve that. She is definitely an angel in heaven now, and some people don't understand the fact that some cases may touch you in a different light than other cases will. You might fall into a rabbit hole where you're just like, wow. And I don't mean fall into a rabbit hole. I mean, like, some of these cases are just take your soul. They hit you in the heart, and it's just like you want to keep talking about it. So that's all you cover for a long period of time, and you want to get to the bottom of it. And now Gabby's parents are going to be going into a trial with the Laundries sometime, I think, next year. And they also won their dispute for, I think it was like $3 million. And I know it's not about the money for the Petitos, and it's about getting that justice for Gabby and raising awareness, because, you know, all these different cases, guys, it's always the number one thing is justice. And it seems like every time we turn on the TV or we turn our heads, there's always something bad that's happening. But, you know, I wanted to celebrate life and raise awareness and still justice for Kylie, justice for Gabby, and talk a little bit about the cases, just a little bit, not get too depressed about it, because it's Thanksgiving. So we wanted to just say, hey, what's up? And how's everybody doing? Hit that like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified. You know what I'm saying? So we got the true crime family here. You know what I'm saying? Vinny D, the young wolf on Vinny's Talk. And, you know, so we've been covering this. Like I said, I've been doing true crime for the last year and a half now, almost 2 years. Well, we'll see how the 2 years. Yeah, so we've been with this, we've been covering true crime for a while, guys. You know what I mean? And with all these different cases going on, especially now, man, you got all these different cases, and it's so hard to keep up. You know, I try to do my best. And but anyways, guys, how's everyone's Thanksgiving? I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving and getting ready for the holidays. Christmas. A lot of new exciting things. Gonna be working on some new drawings. Gotta finish up some drawings that I was working on before. And you know, the main focus for the true crime channel, not just true crime, but the main focus, and when I talk about these cases, is justice, man. You know, things that were uncertainty in the Gabby Petito case, and a lot of questions were raised when we were learning about different things that were going on with this case, and how Moab Police Department handled it, and how is not just about, you know, materialistic and money things. In this world, people seem to be like worried about the money in situations, and I really do feel like it's not. And even though they were suing for this amount of money, I just feel like the justice for Gabby, the Gabby Petito Foundation, the org, whatever, the justice and the main concern and the cause for it is because they want justice for Gabby's and her legacy and what she leaves behind. So yeah, Gabs, you know, she's up there, you know, she's in heaven, and we're grateful for what we have, and we're grateful to be here and talk about these different cases. And also, you know, I know that a lot of grieving families are out there, you know, as far as like the whole thing with Kylie Rodney case and how things were handled. And we all are saying that, you know, not all, but, you know, most of us that are on YouTube believe that the whole thing was a botched thing from the beginning, how they handled the case. And I have video after video talking about law enforcement and how they just handled things not the correct way. And I'm still asking questions of why the hell, when you have this large amount of people at Prosser or down there by national forest, and a big forest like this, there wasn't enough people to secure the area and safety. You want to talk about safety and things of that nature. There wasn't any rangers on deck, you know what I'm saying, securing the area. There was supposedly all these parties that were going on in the Kylie Rodney case, you know, a lot of uncertainty. So a lot of questions were raised, and this is why a lot of people on YouTube are like, well, you know, this is why we believe it was foul play. And you go down there and you watch and you look and you see the different roads in Prosser, and the different ways you could turn, and all these little hiking trails. And supposedly there was, a lot of different parties that were going on that night. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of uncertainties. And then you have, the uncertainty of Sammy Smith, where we don't trust Sammy. You know what I'm saying? Set to be that person where she's like saying all these things of, she was supposed to be with Kylie that night. She was supposed to, get a ride home. But then she was telling Kylie that she was, going off and doing other things with her. And then telling us that, on camera, she was saying, well, Kylie is a smart person. She could figure it out. She's a smart person. Oh, she's a smart person. Yet she's a smart person. But if she's so smart, you just believe she's smart, that she's going to, you're not going to stop being friends with her. And all these just weird shit went on that night. And so many people were supposedly at this party, and no one was there to be there for Kylie. So justice for Kylie. Just doing a quick recap. I do more in detailed videos, guys, but this is a Thanksgiving special, man. I want to welcome you guys and thank you guys for joining. Couple minutes here, you know what I mean? Couple minutes, talk a little bit. Just what's on my chest, I got to get it off. But like I said, man, yeah, the whole thing down there, and I just don't believe that when you're down there and you have this best friend that's supposed to be your best friend, and then she tells you that, I'm all of a sudden she's like too drunk to drive. But even the autopsy, the report says that she was, she had low levels of whatever she had wasn't what they were saying. It wasn't what all these friends and people that were there at the party were saying, right? So that's what I believe, that there's so much uncertainty, so many things that weren't like the right pieces of puzzle weren't put together in the correct manner. So the evidence doesn't support, to me, these are just my opinions, right? My thoughts. The evidence doesn't support the fact that she drowned by an accident, right? So we don't believe that. And then going quick back to the Gabby Petito case, like everybody was saying that, oh, you don't know that it truly was Brian that did it. But if you take a look at in the long run, I always kind of knew it was him. I just didn't want to speculate too much. But everybody that was covering true crime and covering the Gabby Petito case knew that this dude was hiding some shit. Going back from when he went back to Florida with his parents, like leaving. Like, how can you leave your love, you're in love with someone, how can you leave them like that? You know what I mean? Like, so Gabby, we say a prayer for you, girl. You know what I'm saying? She's up there in heaven. And this trial is going to be going to trial for the Laundries and the Petitos, and I hope Petitos win, because Gabby deserves more and more and more, and justice for her. Just like Kylie. And now we have the Idaho 4, the mystery killings, the slaughters, and it's very sad. The slaughtering of the innocent college students. Beautiful Kaylee, beautiful Madison. Rest in peace, Ethan. Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying, to Xana. So what do I feel about that? And we're talking here about all these different murders and investigations and all this stuff. And it's very crazy, guys, because my thoughts on that is that there's still a lot to know. There's still a lot to learn about it. They expanded the crime scene. We know that. They're gonna do a lot more probably until we figure out. There's no potential leads. They say they do, but law enforcement doesn't want to release anything, right? So it's kind of making the public, kind of raise their hands and like what to do. Like, how do we feel? I mean, we might potentially have a crazy serial killer on our hands. So it's like we don't really know what to do. And if I was in Idaho, I would be kind of I wouldn't want to be there either. So, students don't want to go back to school because of this. And if you take a look at it from the very beginning, and what in the hell was going on? Now we have the timeline of when Kaylee and Madison were out at the corner house, or whatever I think that was called, what was called, Corner Club, and set to have some drinks, and supposedly they were back at the house at 1:45, around 2 o'clock in the morning, when it's said to be the other, students that were living. 2 students remained alive even after all the other 4 had been brutally murdered. There was just 2 other students that were left that were untouched, unbothered. Now that may raise some questions to a lot of people, but I'm not sure how to. I don't think that it's definitely not how how I feel is I don't believe that they had something to do with it. I mean, could it have been? To some, it might have been. I mean, I don't believe that it did, but anything's possible, especially in this case. But I believe that justice needs to be served. They need to find the sicko, right? They need to find this person. But we take a look back at, like I said, we always want to go back to the beginning and try to recap things and what had happened. So you think about beforehand and what were they doing? What did they speak of? Did they talk to people? Supposedly they had parties at this house. So when I say take it back to the beginning, there could have been a party that went there. This person might have been there. Or this person could have been, no one had to do with this. You know what I mean? Maybe they weren't involved. They were just it was a random person or a random killing. But I believe that there was some sort of killing or something involved. Like somebody knew someone. Maybe they had beef with somebody else and they're like, hey, but I do feel like it might have been some stalking type shit. It might have been. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying usually someone sees someone, they're like, you know what? They dream and they have like this fantasy shit, like this fantasy mind of killing killing people. And, that could have been somehow that way. But we say a prayer, we give thanks because, the parents are grieving. So we want to just, give our praise to the parents and just hopefully they could hold strong because this is very hard for them, I bet. It's very hard to lose their own kids, you know what I mean, to the senseless, whoever's responsible for this. But yes, guys, I wanted to jump on for Thanksgiving, talk a little about true crime, but also give thanks and praise, to God, glory to God, and thank you guys for subscribe, and watching my videos, listening to me blab on, listening to me talk, whatever. It's not about, in the long run, it's not about money, it's not about fame, it's not about none of that. It's about living life, right? It's about, enjoying yourself, being honest, being yourself no matter what anybody says. So come on the podcast and talk about these cases. For me is just a positive thing. And even though what had happened in the cases may not be so positive, but some of the stories behind it and the people behind the cases are magnificent people, and they deserve a voice. They deserve to be heard, right? So on this Thanksgiving Day, they will be heard. So justice for all the lost, even your loved ones, my loved ones, justice for all y'all too. We raise awareness for that, okay? And we want to remember the fallen, remember all of our loved ones, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters, wives, husbands, all that, man. Sons, daughters, we're here. Boyfriend, girlfriends, we're here with all that. So we appreciate y'all, man, and I appreciate you guys too. And thank you guys for joining me along the ride of my hiking videos, my unboxings, my reviews, all my videos, right? So thank you guys for joining. And until the next time, happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. We got Christmas coming up soon. You know what I'm saying? All that. The weather is beautiful outside. About 50 degrees, maybe some rain here in a bit. You know what I'm saying? Have a few cocktails, have some beer, a couple beers, some eggnog, maybe a glass of wine, some extra stuffing, maybe some pumpkin pie with some whipped cream on top, maybe a little vanilla ice cream. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, y'all know what to do, man. Like, subscribe to the videos, and until the next time, peace. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Ladies and gents, peace.